Hi, everybody. Clever, clairvoyant, psychic medium here today. Whoop, whoop, day 3. Day 3 of my hair, those of you that can't see me. So this is a weekend show. So we have a lot to go over today. But let's go over Friday's astrology. Ooh, I need lotion. You know what? Let's settle in. Let's do this Taurus like. Let's get some lotion. Apply your chapstick if needed. Let's take a little breather. I'm gonna light a lavender incense. We're gonna set the mood, guys. Because if you remember, Taurus energy is the manifestors. So we have the power to create our reality right now. If we want it to be a good moment, we can make it a damn good moment. So, all right. Friday, April 23rd. Sun in Taurus, Moon in Virgo. We're a little bit more open-minded today. So this feels a little bit lighter because, Wednesday was the lightest energy, but our mind is kind of like getting a tiny break. Remember, toothpaste time with Gemini and Mars, Moon in Virgo, the emphasis on tiny. So, very good for decision making. We can be very moody with this energy. Okay, so this says that Mars goes in Cancer. So hang on one second because I need to look this up. When does that actually happen? All right, so we have April 23rd. Mars. Oh, it is. Oh my God, is it like exactly 24 hours from right this moment? It officially goes into Cancer at 7:30 a.m. on the 23rd. Okay. So, it is better. So that's why we get the break. No more Mars and Gemini. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, God, that has been, for lack of better words, it has literally been hell. It has been not a good time at all, guys. And let me tell you the reason why. I might go off on a tangent for a second. We can already tell. My voice is getting raised. My chest is getting puffed. Here we go. My Chiron is in Gemini. Those of you that don't know about Chiron, Chiron is a wounded healer. It identifies pain. So if you can think about it, everybody else that doesn't have Mars in Cancer and doesn't have Chiron in Gemini, what Mars in Gemini has felt like for the past couple months is just somebody going, just blowing hot air right in your ear. And it has just been like, oh my fucking God, stop it. Like, it's been that energy, just that annoyance, you know? But not only did I get that annoyance, but mine is like, drama. Hey, you never faced this drama. Ugh, it's been terrible. So I uncovered something that I have never faced before. I haven't even told Cho. It's like I don't feel comfortable right now talking about it. But I set the session to talk about it. Oh man, that just like cracked open there. Whew. So that's what it feels like for me. It doesn't feel good and it has not been a good time and I'm so fucking happy that it is over with. Ugh. So that's another indication of Gemini energy for me, of just like Gemini is, it's always poke, 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 you know? So, okay. Let's move on from that. The moon is opposing Neptune. So the moon in Virgo, opposite of Neptune in Pisces. Logic versus creativity. The moon is trining with all that beautiful Earth. So Venus, Uranus, Sun, Mercury, everything. And then it's quincunxing Saturn and Jupiter. Positive pairing. So Saturn, foundation, Jupiter, good luck. But with all of this energy, we really do kind of want to be lazy and rest. But like I said, like our mind has been going a mile a minute in these past few toothpaste times with this Mars and Gemini. So now that the moon is just in Virgo, we're kind of like, do I really have to do the action? Can I just like sit here and think about it instead? But yeah, we do have the freedom to kind of make changes right now, and it feels really cool. With Mars and Cancer, that's cardinal energy. So it's like, oh, we're actually taking action now. Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm going. Those of you that have cardinal energy and have Cancer energy, especially, you're going to start to see like, holy crap, I'm taking action to things that I haven't in such a long time. Like, this is just beautiful because as you guys are going to be probably listening to this on Friday, one of my very close friends is packing up her tiny little car and moving to Florida. Goosebumps! Like, I'm just so excited. And then another one of my coven members is moving to Arizona in like a week. Another one is thinking about moving to Colorado. Like, we have so much, like, let's do this. It's finally time. Live the life that you want to live. It's been waiting for you. What the fuck are you waiting for? Just fucking go. You know, so it's just beautiful. So don't rest on that energy. Take that action if needed and embrace that. Rest in the change. You know what that means? That means like you're doing it, but you can relax and not have to just blow your mind up about it. So, speaking of that, don't blow up your day. Because we have Mars in Cancer, emotions can be a little bit more intense. But yeah, try to use your bitching journal. Vent to your friends. Like, I have a group chat on Snapchat with some of my friends, and every once in a while it's like, sidebar, oh my fucking god, I'm gonna freak out about, you know, like we have these moments where we just like poop into that, and it's just like, oop, okay, I burped the colostomy bag, now I can go on with the rest of my life, you know. So try to do stuff like that that's gonna feel a little bit better. It is gonna be weird energy, guys, because Gemini energy is done and in comes Cancer, and it's like, think of like the thing that comes into my head is, oh, hang on, what is that fucking show? The Goldbergs. The smother on there, the mom who is just like a complete smother. That's what this is giving me vibes of like her coming in. Oh, my little baby, I'm so excited. Let's get you going. Let's go. I love that. Like, just that happy, like, I'm so proud of you. Go. Like, that feels kind of good. Like mom encouraging you, you know? Okay, so that's just Friday. Saturday, we have the sun in Taurus and the moon is moving into Libra. So we do get faced with something today, and something does have to change. Emotions can flip to negative, so be nice to yourself. Mercury and Uranus is pairing up, and that is kind of helping you to understand your self-worth in a different way today. But with all this energy, we want to be in control. So that's one thing that Libra energy never gets, like, what is the word? Credit for, is that as much as like Taurus energy and Capricorn and Leo, like, I mean, when you think about control, Capricorn is like a big one, you know, and so is like Leo, but it's Libra. Libra is constantly like, I must maintain this balance. I must maintain, and it's all about control. So we get faced with something where that can make our tables flip a little and can make us emotional, and we get to understand it in a different way in this energy because it's so logical, because it's so practical in this Taurus time, you know? So when has it ever served you to be in control? I mean, let's say the Serenity Prayer real quick. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. All of that screams control. I cannot control anything. So give me the acceptance to understand that and to change when I need to or when I can. So that is Saturday. Sunday, the sun is in Taurus, the moon is in Libra. Venus is squaring Saturn. That isn't a square. That was more like a hot dog. Okay, sorry. I just like Johnson cackled at you guys. My mom's side, Johnson, and we do that like yeah, it's like rooster sound. Okay, you can learn from others when this Venus square Saturn. You can learn from others, and the moon is giving Uranus. Nope, sorry, I think that's quincunxing. Uranus and Mercury and Venus and Neptune. So this is dream versus logic still, which is a lot of what this energy was this week. It's like, okay, this is what I want. This is my delusions and what I think I need. But reality is I can't have that right now. So I'll just keep chipping away over here, you know? So a lot of this energy, because of this like dream that we have in our minds of what we want it to look like and could be control and blah, 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 and delusions, what the fuck ever, logic is coming in and it's making this feel combustible. So we could blow up. We could have an emotional breakdown of sorts if needed. I mean, those of you that know Libras, like know Libras, this is the Libra energy where they come like train wreck status happens. So with all of this is the moon is trining with Saturn. Moon is trining with Saturn. So Libra, moon trining with Saturn and Aquarius. Okay, so that's pairing up emotional with, okay, so we're getting grounded in our emotions. That's what that's kind of meaning. So we can kind of have a tendency to go along with others today. Like if we see somebody that's a little bit more successful than us, we could be like, oh yeah, I'm going to do that too. Like something like that. And I get it. But guys, lean into the Aquarius energy. You do you. Who the fuck gives a shit about anybody else? So stay love focused, be more practical and physical. That's good. It's been a while since we've been able to like be physical. I say that just because I need to start working out. I have realized that I hate it. All right, is this that one? Oh, it's not. Okay, so this is an X, but it kind of might look like the long X one. So let's make sure, because last time I did this, I was wrong. Okay, there is two different X's, so let me make sure that this is the one that I was thinking. It is not. Okay, so it's not the long one. It is partnership. Okay, so the rune, let me put a little away. 89. Gabo. Oh man, we haven't had this in so long. Oh my god, I got the stupid pen again. Okay. Fucking pin. This is the only time that you guys probably see my Aries energy is when I have pins. Like I probably, if I cared or figured out how to do anything with technology, it would, I follow this couponing group, and like if it is a good deal, I have to act on it in the moment or it'll be gone in like 4 seconds. I'm not even joking. So that's what I just did because I'm obsessed. Okay. Lost my train of thought. Okay, Aries energy. I throw pins a lot. Like when they don't work, it pisses me off so bad and I throw them. So, and I have probably, we could create a montage of that, of all of the times that I've done it in my life because it's been a lot. Okay, partnership. Drawing this rune is an indication that partnership in some form is at hand. But you are put on notice to not collapse yourself into that union. For true partnership is not only achieved by separate and whole beings who retain their uniqueness even as they unite. Remember, let the winds of the heavens dance between you. Oh yeah, that's Jesus thing. Okay, so there is another realm of partnership that we are being called to consider. For the path of partnership can lead you to the realization of a greater union with the higher self. union with the divine. The ultimate gift of this rune is the realization of the divine in all things. God always enters into equal partnerships. Gebo, the rune of partnership, has no reverse. It signifies the gift of freedom, which will flow in all other gifts. Oh, can we just take a moment to just appreciate that for a second? That felt so good. It's kind of like understanding that we get a sense of like freedom in a partnership energy. Hang on, I'm trying to process what this means. Fucking pen. Jesus. Okay. They remain you their uniqueness even as they unite. Remember, let the winds of the heavens dance between you. Okay, so what is coming into my mind, and this is probably pretty self-explanatory, and I probably should do stuff like this a little bit more often and let you know where I am in this energy, but I'm going to be spending the whole day with my friend that's going to, not the whole day, but a lot of the day, that is going to Florida, driving out there tomorrow. So I'm probably pretty much in her energy right now. But this is what's coming to mind. She's having her cousin go with her to drive all the way to Florida. And that partnership, this is what this is kind of meaning. Like, hey, you be you, I be me. We just get this sense of like safety, security, freedom, amazingness. If you as a human, your butt is in the seat next to me. It's just that, it's that sense of freedom, just that safety feeling, kind of. Like that's exactly what that Gebo card or rune means. Okay, so there's that. I haven't, yeah, we're doing, no, we can't, because we gotta do the animal card. Because it's the weekend, because it's the weekend, everyone in the world. All right. What do we got this weekend? I cannot believe I'm drawing the weekend card. It feels like I just did this. This is insane. Woo, that flew out. And it's a squirrel. I miss my squirrels. Oh. Get ready for big changes in capitalized. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, my God. Okay, I didn't do it. Shit. Okay. Look at this. Into the trash. There we go. Didn't throw it. Feel the anticipation of what you know is coming. Get everything ready, in place. This can be a new job, a new relationship, a major move. There will no doubt be challenges, but you can prepare for them in a number of ways. The most important kind of readiness has to do with your mind. How smoothly you move through these changes is totally dependent on your attitude, thoughts, and beliefs. There is no need to scurry, no need to worry. Rather than rush, make each movement count. If you worry, it'll just make everything a lot harder. Just do what you have to do to prepare. So don't get so bogged down in making a list after list. This can help, but at this time, it is better to just stay active, focused, and purposeful in your efforts. Get a sense of where you're going, even if you may change course later. Rely on your family and close friends for support before and during this transition. And most important, keep breathing. Like, Lacey, you better be listening to this because this whole fucking reading is about you and that's all I'm thinking about. But I know that everybody else is going to get this. Like me, for this change, I mean, easily, my whole entire world can change next week. And I mean, with two different things. So it's not just her moving to Florida, but that's an easy thing to categorize it with. Okay. Stay in the moment. And active. So there's that physical thing. Stay in the moment and active. Keep going. I'm just gonna say like good job. I don't know. Okay, so there's that. Let's get into the tarot. Oh, tarot. I love that squirrel. I don't think I've ever drawn that before. I'm pretty sure I haven't. Before I get into like anything else story-wise, let's say you guys check out the link tree in my bio. It has all of my links. Oh, hang on. It has all of my links in there. If you're looking to book a session or anything like that, you can totally do it through that. I am noticing that I have some early May things open because I had a couple sessions get booked this morning and I was like, oh, wow. Usually I'm booked out a month. Like right now I would be booked till May 22nd, but it's not the case. I think that my vacation kind of made everything a little bit wonky, and that time, early May, is a month from my vacation. So that makes sense. So if you're wanting to get in, there's some bookings in there. And yeah, as far as the website, I kind of want to look real quick. Hang on, let me see. Website, where are you? There we go. I want to see if it's getting worked on right now. Oh my god. This is the slowest process. Okay. All right. This. Okay. Okay. I was just gonna say like my website is under construction, but man, I've been saying that forever, and it doesn't look any fucking different right now. So there's my frustration with that. Okay. Second card. That was all of my stuff. Let me think. Was there something else? No. Thank you guys all for like comments and all of this amazingness that you guys have been saying about my hair. I really love it. And I had a deep conversation with my friend yesterday where I'm like, I kind of want to get a perm. I'm gonna take that one. And she's like, no, Claire, this will ruin your hair and you can do this without ruining it. So just do it this way. She's right. I get it, but it's so much fun. I feel like it's like a whole new attitude, you know? Like I literally made a Snapchat this morning that was like, who is this girl? I like her because it's fun. I get to I miss it. I miss being able to like dress up and be weird and whatever, but now I'm doing it again because I'm going live and I'm being active on the internet. Okay, first card is the Seven of Cups, the damn delusion card. So remember that was what we were kind of getting faced with when I said there were like dreams versus reality. I'm picking up. There we go. There is only one path of the heart. However, finding it may be difficult, as the mind can easily play tricks on you and get confused by the shimmer and seduction of the outside world. Only one pathway will take you to where you want to go, and to know this path, you need to only attend to the information with your heart. Patch floats through a heavy underwater realm and observes a multitude of possibilities. And suspended around him is 7 cups appear to him in this dreamlike state, showing that all can be experienced from riches and contentment. Wow, I fucked that word up. To phantoms, serpents, and dragons. Yet, which cup will deliver the desired outcome? Only one will lead him where his soul truly wishes to go. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense. Whoa. So like people that are making these giant changes this weekend and this week, whatever, you're having to battle against that delusion of once I get there, everything will be amazing. It's not. That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. That's unrealistic, you know? And once I move or once I change this, or once I quit that job, or once this person goes away. No, you're still faced with all of the stuff. There's still a giant cleanup mode. There's still an adjustment period. There's still grounding that needs to be done. Like, so yeah, that makes sense that we are kind of in that delusional state. But that's interesting that... Oh, it's because we have so much stuff with Neptune. Like right here, on Friday, the moon is opposing Neptune. Dreams versus logic. We are facing our delusions. Oh, okay. 7 of Cups. I'm just going to put face your delusions. Follow your heart. Okay, then the next one is conditioning. And on this tarot card, there is a lion that looks like it's in a rope. And then there's a bunch of lambs in the clouds. This card recalls an old Zen story about a lion who was brought up by sheep and who thought he was a sheep until an old lion captured him and took him to a pond where he showed him his own reflection. Oh my God! This is the same thing as the delusion thing. Okay, many of us are like this lion. The image that we have of ourselves comes from not only our direct experience, but from the opinions of others. A personality imposed from the outside replaces the individuality that could have grown from within. We become just another sheep in the herd, unable to move freely and unconscious of our own true identity. It's time to take a look at your own reflection in the pond. Make a move to break out of whatever you have been conditioned by others to believe about yourself. Dance, run, jog, do gibberish. Whatever is needed to wake up that sleeping lion within. Oh, Jesus Christ, I love that. Oh my goodness. Okay. Conditioning. Face yourself. I'm gonna fucking say it and everything. And find you. Oh, I have the weirdest taste in my mouth right now. I think it's that incense. And find you. I'm just saying, like, and try to be you more. I know that sounds weird, but it makes more sense in a shorter context. The next one is the King. This card is beautiful. It has a hand with like a little wax stamp on it, it looks like, and there's like beautiful sun vibes around it. So that would be the place, wouldn't it? The sun? Nope. What the shit? Oh my God, I was looking for the sun and it's the King. I'm so sorry. That was my bad. Okay. If our lives are imagined as a kingdom containing the entire spectrum of human experience, the King presides over it all. Through the lens of the King, we assess the state of our land, make decisions, and rule accordingly. Therefore, the King must be thoroughly and regularly vetted so as to avoid corruption. Recognize the dual nature of the King. He is either seated in benevolence and strength, guiding you towards peace, or he is oppressing the weak out of a need to control. There is not much middle ground. Some think the King is the ultimate expression of the ego, yet the great kings of mythology and history serve from egoless place. They take their throne with grace and humility, knowing that the divine uses them as a channel to heal deep and long-standing discrepancies in the kingdom. Once the King's relationship to divinity is broken or challenged, he often acts from a place of fear, scrambling to uphold his image and power. The King is necessary. He is a bridge between the eternal and day-to-day. It is also said that it is necessary for the King to die. This is the death of the ego. When we are in the light of this energy, we are benevolent, divine leadership, service, and nobility. When we're in the dark, oppression, misuse of power, and corruption. Okay. So what my brain wants to try to say is that this card is telling us to check our egos and evaluate if necessary, as well as checking around us, whoever is influencing us, check them to see if they are operating from their egos as well. Because if they are, we need to take a step back. That's them. We don't want to be a part of that. That's gross energy, you know? And it's okay to rest on them for a little bit. And maybe they'll find their way out. You can obviously offer help if needed, but like, you know what I mean? Like, we need to take that check. So I'm going to say, check yours and those around you's egos and make adjustments if necessary. Okay, so with all this being said, to pull all this together, we got the partnership rune, or remember? So this is saying like we get that rest in the safety with this giant change that we are going to. We can lean on our family, our people, but we're facing delusions. We are facing some hard shit right now and breaking out of this just whoever we weren't were. Like, I mean, this could easily be like a good card to say like who you were during the pandemic is not who you are right now. And we're breaking free from that in this moment. But we're needing to check our egos to see if we're in a bad place or if other people around of us make adjustments if necessary. It's so Virgo energy this is, where it's like, this goes here, that goes there, this needs to be over here. Oh my God, that needs to go. Like, that's literally what this feels like, but it's all emotional and like weird, you know? So this could feel overwhelming. It could feel like a lot, but you know who your people are. You know who you can, like, I want to say bask, but bask is not the right word because we don't have time for basking. It is time for work, but find strength in their partnerships. So good luck this weekend. It should be a good one. Make sure you check out the link in my bio. If you would like to book any services, go to clairvoyanthealing.com, scroll to the bottom, click book appointment. I love you all. Make sure to also, if you would like to contribute to this in any way, my Venmo, my PayPal, I have wish lists on Amazon for my business to get new cards in here. Anything like that would be so much appreciated. And yeah, everything that I do making money wise or whatever is going just straight into my business to develop, like trying to get the she shed in here, you know? So, that just brought up a bunch of emotions. Okay, anyways, to not make this any longer, I love you all so stinking much and have a great freaking weekend. Good luck. See ya next week.